So they going in on Twitter saying Michael Jai White is trying to assassinate Tupac's character because he's in the same boat as Will Smith. Pac hit his wife in the 90s and she's still making Tupac tribute posts on social media in 2024. What y'all know about that thug life? Fun fact, I needed a cap, so I cut the sleeve off my shirt and voila, hashtag Tupac, hashtag RIP, throwback on Monday. It's the video.
The dichotomy. There's two guys going on. All you gotta do, please play the 17-year-old Tupac, the interview.
I got it for you. I got it for you.
Yeah, he was this innocent, almost, dare I say, somewhat effeminate type of dude, right? You really look at that, somewhat effeminate type of dude, right? That interview, he was a very soft.
Effeminate is shade. It's shade, baby.
2 years later, he plays Bishop. And that character that he created with Bishop influenced millions of people. And he stayed in that character. Because I literally would see him flip-flop from one character to the other. Because we would hang out, we'd play pool. And famously, people would say, your friend looks like Tupac. And they didn't think that could be him. Because he was more like that 17-year-old guy. And
like he's trying to be
really knew him
philosophical. Like, he being shady.
Because I always speak the way I speak now. And so he felt very comfortable being that other side around me. That really playful, clowny, kind of like silly type of guy who knows all the Schoolhouse Rock jingles. And then would flip into a different mode around. It's kind of like once he did that Bishop role, that became a much more interesting character.
A much more interesting character.
There's a dichotomy. There's two guys going.
Shady boots.
All you gotta do. The 17-year-old
so they going
Tupac,
in. I'm reading the comments. Tupac played Bishop and Juice and got stuck in character. He wasn't a gangster before the movie.
Almost.
But when did he say he was all this gangster?
I spent 3 years in Baltimore, my high school.
The video he was talking about.
Then before that, I was in New York. That's where I grew up. That was my total growing up part. And I've seen guys
come from the Black Panthers.
With this much
FY.
respect. And I deplore that. My mother's just told me. I grew up. My mother raised me. So I have this much respect for women. And I fight often because of that. And it gives me a lot of friends. I mean,
he fights often.
But I also, I get a lot
always
of friends
been
because
passionate.
I have respect for women. Also respect for women. But then, like, I was liking this girl in Tam. And I'm extra nice, extra gentleman. I'm extra just like, oh, you're beautiful and you deserve the best. And she told me I was too nice. I couldn't believe it. It wouldn't work because I was too nice. That was the ultimate stab in the back. So I went through a week of just going, forget it, I'm just going to be like them. Because they seem to get the girls and they call girls the B word, and they smack their feet and they're getting girls. And I'm going, peace and I think you're beautiful, and they're going, well, I like him because he's.
That's why he was able to make those songs.
And with the guys, and like yesterday he was cursing, and I was like, don't curse, and he got mad at me because I told him not to curse. I spent 3 years in Baltimore, my high school years, going to the School of Performing Arts. Then.
He was a teenage actor who went to a prestigious school. He's a soft mama's boy. He articulates his words too well. He didn't grow up gangster. He needed a cosign outside of his hometown. Were you guys referring to Drake or Tupac? Because they trying to bring the Drake Kendrick thing into play. We get that you think that you Bishop from Juice. I fuck with Pop. Direct from Pac's mouth. No, this ain't the one. No, this not the one. I got another one where they show the two sides. But he never claimed to be one. He was himself, true to himself. That's what I'm saying. Pac lived on the West Coast for like 5 years, and decades later, he's still the face of West Coast despite being born and raised on the East Coast. I love Pac, but people usually not willing to have an honest conversation about him. Everyone close to Pac says this is a lie, by the way. Y'all want niggas to believe this so bad? Yes. Let him rest. That's nice and all, but I'm pretty sure Kendrick is really like that. That's what I hear. Tupac wasn't fruity or soft, but he was always said after he did Juice, he became his character. I always heard it, but never believed it. That's why everyone knows Tupac ain't great that woman in 93. No one believes it to this day. Pac was from Harlem, Baltimore, and Oakland. He always had some street in him. Just because he grew up educated doesn't take that away. He didn't start gang banging until he got around Suge and them. But he's always been street. A lot of y'all know Tupac better than you know yourselves. That's what I'm saying. Pac shot 2 cops before Juice. Pac was going to be Pac from day one. A baby inside him mother wound in jail where y'all see him talking. Then talk about how hard it was. No lights. Had to go under light posts to read. No Christmases. His mom would lock him out for 4 hours while she smoked. Can't diss Effeminate. Who is this man again? Can't diss Effeminate, but just threw shade to Effeminate. R.I.P. Effeminate. But I feel what you saying. Like, it was gonna be in him whether he was here, whether he was there. That's why I wish he could have got more into the political space. It's another video that they posted. I guess y'all are blind to the stories about his pre-Juice days. Hear what y'all want, tone deaf. I always thought it was weird. A guy from New York go to a gang and start repping West Coast to his grave. Growing up, Drake would often take visits to Memphis to see his father. Growing up, Tupac would often take visits to prison to visit his fathers and uncles who are all facing life for murdering cops.
They're realizing that, you know,
that's the two sides.
When, you know, these people and uninvolved. So they're scared because they're realizing that, you know, what's going to happen when you get all these people in power. But also just because it's human nature to be scared to watch your child grow up, and you don't want to give him that yet.
I think he was referring to his mom.
The rap community is very diverse, and that is being represented here at the Source Awards.
You got movie career, you got a rap career.
Come on, cheekbones.
All surrounded in one. You lead a busy life. Give me a little bit on all three.
I can only take responsibility for the movie career and the rap career. Everything else has been, you know, out of my hands, out of my control.
All right, what's new? What's going on? What's next?
We're looking forward. The rap community is very diverse, and that is being represented here at the Source Awards.
You got movie career, you got a rap career, and you got controversy, all surrounded in one. You lead a busy life. Give me a little bit on all three.
I can only take responsibility for the movie career and the rap career.
Shady reporter.
Everything else has been, you know, out of my hands, out of my control.
All right, what's new? What's going on? What's next?
Let Tupac race.
We're looking forward.